Let me tell you about Margaret. Margaret was 54 years old, healthy woman, active. She walked every morning, ate her vegetables, never smoked. Her doctor always told her she was doing great. Then one day she started feeling tired all the time. Her stomach was always upset. She had constant headaches. She went back to her doctor. They ran tests, and what they found shocked everyone. Margaret had dangerous levels of toxic chemicals in her blood. But here is the part that will surprise you. She was not living near a factory. She was not drinking dirty water. The source of the poison was her kitchen, specifically un pain. It was something she used every single day to cook food for her family. And the worst part, she had no idea. Most people have no idea. Today, I am going to show you exactly what that item is, why it is so dangerous, what the science says, and what you need to throw away right now before you cook another meal. Stay with me. This could save your life. Before I continue, if you are watching this and you care about your health and the health of your family, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button right now. And if you are new here, subscribe. I post medical information that your doctor probably does not have time to explain to you. You do not want to miss any of it. Now let us get into the facts. The pan that is poisoning you. The item I am talking about is non-stick cookware. Specifically, pots and pans coated with a chemical called PTFE, also known by the brand name Teflon. Now I know what you are thinking. You have been using these pans for years. They are convenient, easy to clean, nothing sticks. They seem harmless. But here is what the manufacturers did not advertise on the box. When non-stick pans are heated above 260 degrees Celsius, they begin to release toxic gases. At 300 degrees, the coating breaks down rapidly. At 360 degrees, multiple toxic compounds are released into the air you breathe and the food you eat. And here is the scary truth. A regular kitchen stove can easily reach those temperatures. Frying, searing, even just preheating an empty pan, you are already in the danger zone. A study published in Environmental Science and Technology found that PFAS chemicals, the family of chemicals that includes those used in non-stick coatings, are linked to cancer, thyroid disease, liver damage, immune system problems, and hormone disruption. These are not small side effects. These are serious, life-changing conditions. Section 2. The PFAS problem. The forever chemicals. Let me explain PFAS to you in simple terms. PFAS stands for per- and polyfluoroalkyl substances. Scientists call them forever chemicals. Why? Because once they enter your body, they do not leave. They build up over time, and they enter your body through food cooked in damaged non-stick pans, through fumes released during cooking, and even through small flakes of coating that chip off into your food. A study by the Centers for Disease Control in the United States found PFAS chemicals in the blood of 97% of Americans tested. 97%. That means almost everybody. Now think about how many people use non-stick pans every day. The connection is not a coincidence. Research from Harvard University found that people with higher PFAS levels in their blood have a significantly higher risk of kidney cancer, testicular cancer, and thyroid problems. The European Food Safety Authority concluded that PFAS exposure from cookware is a real and serious health concern, especially for children and pregnant women. And the damage does not happen overnight. That is why it is called a silent killer. It builds up slowly, quietly, over years. By the time symptoms appear, the damage is already deep inside your body. How to check your cookware right now. So how do you know if your cookware is putting you at risk? Here are the signs to look for. First sign. The coating is scratched, chipped, or peeling. If you can see scratches on the surface of your non-stick pan, that coating is going directly into your food. Throw it away immediately, do not wait. Second sign: the pan is old. Non-stick coating degrades over time even without visible damage. If your pan is more than 2 to 3 years old and you use it regularly, the protective layer is weakening. It is time to replace it. Third sign: the pan has been overheated. If you have ever left a pan on high heat by mistake, or if the pan has any discoloration or warping, the chemical breakdown has already begun. Fourth sign: you cook at high heat often. Frying chicken, searing meat, making stir-fry. These methods reach temperatures that destroy non-stick coatings quickly. A good rule if you cannot clearly see the original shiny surface. And if cooking on it feels different than when it was new, it is already releasing chemicals into your food. Quick pause here. If this is making you think about the pans in your kitchen right now, drop a comment below and tell me, how old is your non-stick pan? Are there scratches on it? I read every comment and I want to hear from you. And if you have not subscribed yet, please do. This kind of information is why I started this channel. Now let us talk about what you should use instead. What to use instead? The good news is this: you do not have to give up good cooking. There are excellent, safe alternatives that have been used for generations and do not release toxic chemicals. Option 1. Cast iron cookware. Cast iron pans are extremely durable, do not release harmful chemicals, and actually add small amounts of iron to your food, which is beneficial. They require a little more care when cleaning, but they can last a lifetime. My grandmother cooked with the same cast iron pan for 40 years. Option 2. Stainless steel cookware. High-quality stainless steel is non-reactive, does not leach chemicals, and can handle very high cooking temperatures. It is the gold standard in professional kitchens for a reason. Option 3. Ceramic cookware. Ceramic-coated pans are free from PFAS chemicals and are a safer non-stick alternative. However, be careful. Not all ceramic pans are equal. Make sure the label says PFAS-free and lead-free. Option 4. Glass and enamel cookware. These materials are completely inert and do not release any chemicals into your food. They are ideal for baking and slow cooking. The safest kitchen is one that uses materials that have been trusted for centuries, not synthetic chemical coatings invented 70 years ago. Other silent killers. You may not know about non-stick pans are not the only problem. While we are here, let me quickly mention a few other common kitchen items that may be harming you. Plastic cutting boards. When you cut vegetables or meat on a plastic cutting board, tiny microplastic particles get into your food. A study published in the journal Environmental Science and Technology estimated that a person using a plastic cutting board could consume over 50,000 microplastic particles per year from that board alone. Use wooden or bamboo cutting boards instead. Old plastic containers. Plastic food containers, especially old ones that have scratches or have been microwaved many times, can leach BPA and phthalates into your food. These chemicals are endocrine disruptors. They mess with your hormones. Switch to glass or stainless steel food storage. Aluminum foil with acidic food. When you cook acidic foods like tomatoes, citrus, or marinated meats directly wrapped in aluminum foil, the acid causes aluminum to leach into the food. High aluminum intake has been linked to neurological damage in some studies. Use parchment paper instead. Old non-stick baking trays. The same problem as pans. If your baking tray has a non-stick coating that is chipping, it is contaminating everything you bake on it. What governments and scientists are saying. This is not just one doctor's opinion. Governments around the world are waking up to this danger. The European Union has banned certain PFAS chemicals in cookware since 2020. Several countries have introduced stricter regulations on PFAS in food contact materials. In 2023, the United States Environmental Protection Agency announced that PFAS chemicals pose serious risks even at very low exposure levels that were previously considered safe. The World Health Organization has classified some PFAS compounds as possibly carcinogenic to humans, and research continues to reveal more serious effects. Major manufacturers have already reformulated or discontinued some of the most dangerous PFAS chemicals. But many old products are still in people's homes, and the replacements are not always safe either. Some replacement chemicals are still being studied. The science is clear. The only truly safe option is to avoid non-stick chemical coatings entirely. Your action plan. Do this today. Here is exactly what I want you to do after watching this video. Step 1. Go to your kitchen right now and inspect every non-stick pan and pot. Look for scratches, chips, discoloration or peeling. If you see any of these, bag it and throw it away. I mean today, not next week. Step 2. Check your plastic cutting board. If it has deep cut marks and has been used for years, replace it with a wooden or bamboo one. Step 3. Go through your plastic food containers. Any that are old, scratched, or have been used to heat food in the microwave, replace them with glass. Step 4. Start replacing your cookware with safer options. You do not have to do it all at once. Start with the most used pan. Get a good cast iron or stainless steel pan and begin there. Step 5. Share this information. Most people using these products have no idea about the risks. Show this video to your family. It costs nothing but could change everything. Your kitchen should be the safest room in your house, not the most dangerous one. Final words. Let me bring it back to Margaret. After she discovered the source of her toxic exposure, she replaced her cookware, changed her food storage habits, and started paying attention to what her food was actually being cooked in. Within 6 months, her follow-up blood tests showed a significant improvement. Her fatigue reduced, her stomach problems settled. She told her doctor, "I had no idea the danger was right there in my kitchen every single morning." And that is the point of today's talk. The threat is not always obvious. It does not always announce itself. That is why we call it the silent killer. But now you know. And knowledge is the most powerful medicine there is. You do not need to be afraid. You just need to take action. Small changes in your kitchen today can protect your health for the next 20 or 30 years. I believe your health is worth a new frying pan. If this video helped you today, please give it a like. It tells me that you want more content like this, and it helps other people find this information too. Every like matters. Subscribe to this channel if you are not already subscribed. I am here to give you real, honest medical information in plain language. No jargon, no confusion, no scare tactics. Just facts that help you live better. And drop a comment below. Tell me, are you going to check your kitchen today? Have you already switched to safer cookware? I want to know. Let us learn from each other. Share this video with at least one person you care about. A parent, a sibling, a friend. Because the people we love deserve to know this too. Thank you for watching. Take care of your kitchen. Take care of your body. I will see you in the